Hi everyone, my name is Laura and I work on the TFANet team. Today I'm going to help you search for some really great teaching resources on TFANet. I know it can feel pretty overwhelming to try and plan a lesson for the first time when you don't know that much about the content and you're just starting to figure out what a lesson plan even looks like. The good news is you can stand on the shoulders of others by connecting with veteran teachers and checking out the materials that they have uploaded on TFANet. You may have already spent some time exploring TFANet as you're getting ready for Institute. But just in case you're not yet familiar, I'll give you a quick rundown. TFANet is an online community for Teach for America core members, alumni, and staff. This is a place where you can connect with experienced teachers who can offer lots of guidance and great advice, and find tons of great resources created by core members, alumni, and content experts, including lesson plans, assessments, worksheets, classroom photos, answers to your questions from veteran teachers, video examples, and much more. So I'll show you a few quick tips that will help you become a super searcher as you're looking for resources on TFANet. So here I am on my TFANet homepage, and let's say I'm getting ready to teach elementary math during the first week of summer school, and I want to find some creative ideas for how to introduce fractions to my students. So the first thing I'm going to do is type the phrase "introducing fractions" in the search box in the upper right, and I'll click search. As you can see, this search turned up quite a few results. So my next step will be to scan through these results and see if anything looks useful. I can read more about a resource by clicking on the title. Here I can read a brief description about the resource, and I see that someone's already commented on it. I can also see that this resource is designed for 5th and 6th grade. And if I want to take a look at the resource, I can click on this icon to download it. To get back to my search results page, I'll click the back button in my browser. A good next step is to refine your search to narrow down your search results by subject or grade. You can do that by clicking the Teaching Resources link in the upper left here. This will allow me to refine my results by a specific grade or a specific subject. To get back to the grade and subject filters, click on Teaching Resources again. You can also filter out resources that staff have recommended for your search. These resources have been vetted by content experts and meet high standards for rigor and quality. For example, resources found under this Groups filter contain advice from veteran teachers who lead our content communities. These communities are also a place where you can get answers to your specific teaching questions. All resources awarded a blue ribbon are also evaluated by content experts and pass a high bar for excellence. You might have also noticed these two links below the search filter box. The resource toolkits bundle together resources around a specific objective or topic. These are also vetted by content experts on staff. Right now, we're just using the general TFANet search to search for resources. This search gives me resources from across the entire site. So this could include things like classroom resources, lesson plans, worksheets, as well as group discussions and videos. This is a good place to start if you want to do some exploring and get some general ideas. The Resource Exchange contains a smaller collection of resources and has its own separate search. This is a good place to go if you want to do a more targeted search. You won't get as many resources in your search results, like videos or group discussions, but you will get more options to refine your search. The Resource Exchange contains lesson plans, worksheets, and assessments uploaded by core members, alumni, staff, and outstanding partner organizations. You'll also find more options to refine your search, such as grade, subject, and resource type. So I'll do a search for introducing fractions. And since I'm teaching early elementary, I'll select those filters. And since I'm looking for lesson plans, I'll expand the filter next to resource type, and I'll check off the box next to lessons. So here I found a whole bundle of 2nd grade fraction lessons and activities, and it looks like it's been recommended by a staff expert, so I'll definitely want to check this out. Now you won't always have time to download and read through everything while you're doing your search, but if you find something that looks good and you want to save it for later, you can do that by clicking the big blue Bookmark This Page button in the lower left corner of the screen. I can give my resource a brief description and some tags to keep it organized, and I can create a new list just for this search. I'll create a list called Summer School Resources and add this resource to it. If I want to get back to my saved resources, I can click on the My Bookmarks link here in the upper right and look for my list that I just created under My List. You can share the resources that you've bookmarked with your fellow teachers who might also be teaching the same subjects as you. You can help your fellow teachers discover something really amazing that they might not have found on their own, like a cool video about using a stuffed cat to check for students' understanding. Okay, our time is almost up. As you begin searching TFANet for your first lesson planning resources, it may take a little patience at first. But these 3 tips will help you make the most of your time. Use the Teaching Resources filter to narrow down your search by grade and subject, and also to find top quality resources recommended by staff. For a more targeted search, visit the Resource Exchange or the Resource Toolkits. And if you find a resource that looks really good, save it to your bookmarks by clicking the big blue Bookmark This Page button in the lower left corner. You probably noticed that we really didn't talk about this Teaching tab here at the top. We'll be giving the Teaching page a makeover over the summer, but you'll learn more about it after Institute. All right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and best of luck as you start working with your students during Institute.